Mitchell outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. He's got 10.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
There's the lob at Kumbo. Kicks it out to MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
MP claps back with that three-pointer.
Oubre outside. Back to Harden. This one for three. Good on the triple. Harden's got 8.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Strong finish inside from MP.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at MP, he's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. And they continue to control the glass.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mitchell. Loads it up for Giannis. Stolen by Harden. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The quick look, no good that time. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Max Strus has checked in for Kelly Oubre. The Bucks also with the sub. Vucevic, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pass to Harden. Now Mobley. Mitchell dishes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Here's MP. MP accepting the contact.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Strus passes to Harden. Over White. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from James Harden.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Stolen by Allen. Harden outside. Harden buries the triple.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. And MP throws it down.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Pass to Strus. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's MP. MP strong inside.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden the pass to Mobley. Mitchell in the corner. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's MP from deep three-point land. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his...
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets is what Doc... Checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Dean Wade. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Vucevic. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jang. MP's checked in for Green. And it's Kobe White in for Rollins. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Thank you once again, Allie. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Bucks leading by 5. White outside. MP. Harden pulls it down.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
The triple from Mitchell.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's off from 3.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
To take the lead. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oubre with the steal. Mitchell outside. Now Harden. Beyond the arc. From the corner. Harden's shot is pure.
Well, James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
MP. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Harden against MP. Here's Mitchell. Wetzler's a 3. Rebounded by Portis.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A 3-pointer. Good.
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
Harden scanning the floor. Oubre. The 3 doesn't go. Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Cleared away by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland, trailing by 2.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And for Milwaukee, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. It's Allen. Mitchell fires. 3. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
A deep 3. Long-range shot by MP.
MP absolutely sure of himself in that instance, and the young man delivers.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Harden! Can't get it.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible. Aggressive move in the painted area just makes
Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time. They're working around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game, winner takes all. You know they're going to be bringing that competitive fire. They want to be the ones hoisting that cup.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony.
MP right here.
Mr. Strassman.
Oh, yes, awesome.
Well, man, I know for me personally, I'm going. Hey, big man, I need to see you on the boards tonight.
MP, somebody wants you to meet. This is my high school coach, Andy Sheridan. He pretty much taught me everything that I taught you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So you're the reason why I got to do all these crazy drills in practice.
He wasn't the biggest or the fastest, but Ray would hustle. We used to call him floor burn.
I'm sorry? Floor burn? Floor burn. That was your nickname, Floor Burn.
Sure was. It just wasn't about basketball. There was also that incident involving the motorcycle in the school hallway.
Man, Coach was wildin'. How come I ain't never heard none of these stories?
Because I'm supposed to be setting a good example.
Well, at least I didn't tell it at your jersey retirement.
Wait, what? Jersey retired?
Fix MP.
Folks, we hope you enjoyed the game tonight, and remember to come out to the arena for the MP Rally Tower game. Kids 14 and under will receive their very own MP Team Rally Tower. Don't miss this special event. The National Basketball Association and the Miami Bucks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any deceptive behaviors such as fighting thrown objects, using improper language and gestures, and entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to injection and possible risk. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or police stand-up. Thank you, and enjoy the game. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and as an entertainment. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word BUCKS along with your issue at seat location at 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to this NBA Cup championship game. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce. I'm going to tell you, this is a special date on the NBA calendar.
Oh, yeah. I've had this date circled since the schedule was released in the summer. I just love how we have a championship well before the playoffs. A taste of some high-level basketball.
I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren is out there with Rob Williams. And it's SGA in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP out there with Rollins. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And here we are, the end of the line, the Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around. Leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. The MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Wallace against MP. Takes the 3. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Holmgren.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that 6th sense about where the ball is going next.
Here's Wallace following the basket by Giannis. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You see the quarter awareness from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
And so, MP will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Kuzma. Giannis' screen on Wallace. There's the lob at Kumbo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Here's SGA. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Count it. 8 points for Wallace.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's MP. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by MP. Williams can't get it to go. MP way outside, drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Nice shot by Wallace.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Barlow. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Mitchell's shot is good. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Barlow. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And the shot goes in.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Mitchell outside. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Mitchell passes to Joe. The 19-foot shot. Again, Mitchell missing.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Vucevic. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jang. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jackson. And MP subbed in for A.J. Green. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Isaiah Joe. Taking a look at the Thunder. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Mitchell is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's McCain in at the 3 slot. Williams with the ball, outguarded by Giannis, so they take the lead. McCain's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Thunder. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Well, this run by MP and his team to the NBA Cup Finals has been a big moment for a member of their staff. Coach Ray Hopkins grew up in Las Vegas and was recently inducted into his high school Hall of Fame. MP told me Coach Ray won't talk too much about it, but I know it means a lot to him, and it's definitely some extra motivation. Now let's see if they can finish the job.
Yeah, it's a chance to put an exclamation point on the proceedings. Thanks. Now Portis. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. MP, good.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Holmgren with a screen on Kuzma. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Rollins checked in for White. The Thunder also changing it up. Robert Williams comes in for Jared McCain. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. Kuzma against Williams. Carries it from about 10 feet away. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Williams is one of the most dynamic players we have in this league. That time really showing you his handle.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Pass to Holmgren. Wallace up on top. Covered by MP. Count that one. That's 12 points for Wallace.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The 3 from MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Wallace. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Holmgren with the steal. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Shot clock at 5. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's off from three-point range. MP has been leading the charge for the Bucks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this.
I could say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now.
And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. This question comes from BSmooth94 asking, which one of you three is the best liar? I'll take this one, fellas. BSmooth, none of us have ever told a lie.
Ooh, he's good.
Very convincing.
See, but now I don't know whether to believe you guys, though. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's...
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We've got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. MP out there with Rollins. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
Yeah, the defense was getting physical, but Shea was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Cleveland played phenomenal. He contributed 42 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Wallace. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
MP way outside, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Pass to Williams. It's tipped.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy. Wasn't letting that shot get off.
MP drills the 3.
He was red hot from from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Wallace outside. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Jared McCain's checked in for the Thunder. Mitchell comes in for Cason Wallace. Mitchell passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. SGA's got 11.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
Whitey's checked in for Milwaukee. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Oh, Vucevic in position, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by MP. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis. We've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now. SGA against Rollins. Good!
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Taking a look at the Thunder. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Williams is out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Williams fires. That one is off. Bucks leading by 4. Kyle Kuzma knocks down the 3.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
From outside, does not go in.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there. And this team is counting on SGA in these exact situations. He is the man in their key offensive moments.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. Now SGA. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Oklahoma City has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren. The 3 goes down.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Williams outside. Crane from outside.
Oh, J-Dub, what an answer.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
Well, he is just a flat-out winner. There is no moment too big for SGA.
Shoots the 3. Down it goes for 3.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Rollins.
And what a shot from Gilgeous Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
MP, it's good.
To see MP step up in clutch situations is so impressive. He clearly already has that gene.
Outside, SGA. Williams outside.
And he's really made the most of it.
And I don't understand the thought process, but maybe I'm giving too much credit. No reason, though, for that.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-pointer too.
He makes the first of 3, and that will put them up by 2. He makes the second free throw, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he's good and all.
A totally unforced error there. I don't know what he was thinking in picking up that tech.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift.
Thanks, guys. A solid scoring night.
Real talk, it's...
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dom, thanks. Well...
They pushed you around out there. And you guys look tired. Might want to run some suicides after...
Yo, Xander, were you filming all that?
Yeah, got some good stuff, too.
Good game, man.